Hey guys, it's been yeah, it's been a shitload of time since I've been on here. I think that's actually a measurement in Texas, a shitload. So yeah, um, I don't know. I guess I'd kind of dropped off the radar. Just I don't know why. Just lost. Keeping up with the Joneses on here was kind of getting to be a little bit too much for me. Um, Not necessarily buying books that were books that I wanted, just kind of seeing stuff other people got. I'm like, oh, well, I've got to get that too. And like, I think that's kind of why I lost interest in putting up new videos. Um, I still occasionally watch. I watched a bunch of Tim's videos today. Um, I got a comment from Adam the other day. I guess you watched my last video quite a bit after it was up, which is fine, man. I wouldn't expect you to be up on my latest videos because I haven't really been doing any of them. So why would you be looking out for videos from me? So anyway, I guess this is kind of just a. I'll show you some books that I got from a dollar store, from used bookstore. Um, most of them are out of their dollar bin. Um, if they're, it's not really a dollar bin. They've got bins, and most of the books in them are dollars, or $8, and occasionally you'll come across one that's $1.99, or newer books it would be $3.99 in store or $2.99 in the store are usually $1 less than that. Um, but lately they've been catching on to things that are hot. Like recently they must have did. I just went to the. I don't think. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying right now. But I think I went to the store on like Monday or Tuesday. Um, I did notice that they had a bunch of Harley, not Harley, but fuck, oh, Gotham Girls. That and yeah, these books aren't part of the haul I got that day. Anyway, I noticed that they had a bunch of Gotham Girls. Actually, they had all five of the Gotham Girls books, and okay, and so they had all five of them, and they had three of them in the cheaper box, and then they had the Ivy book for I don't know, like $20. And they had the Harley one for $75. So yeah, they've kind of caught on that. Guess what? Comic books are, some of us are stupid enough to pay a lot for comic books, um, myself included. So I bought three of the Gotham Girls books because they're in pretty good shape, and I left those two alone because I already have them, and I'm not paying $75 for Harley Quinn, considering that it's only a $50 book on eBay. So hold on a second. I think I have. I'm not sure if this is the right pile of books or not that I was looking at that day. I got many piles of books still. Yeah, this is it. So, actually, this is going to be two sets of books that I got from there and one book that I bought off of eBay. So, I'll start off with the most recent pile of books that I got from there. And since I was just talking about them, I'll just show you the Gotham Girls books. This is Gotham Girls number 1. This ended up costing me $10, which is probably way more than I should have paid for it. Number 4, this was $6.50, and then this one was $10. So, yeah, issues 2 and 3 I didn't pick up because they wanted way more than they were worth, and these things are what I paid for these is probably more than they're worth, but it wasn't astronomical. Then this other bunch of books, they were in their cheaper bins, and like some of them I'm not even sure. Like I bought them because they were cheap. So I had Catwoman number 11, and I bought it at this place. Let's see if you can see that. McKay's. Yeah, cost me 99 cents, and I bought it because I like the cover. It's really whimsical and comical, and I enjoyed that. Now let's see. I'm not sure, but I think I may be coming out backwards on here again. If so, I apologize. I'll look at the video afterwards, and if it's backwards, I'm not reshooting it, but I will be sure to fix it for the next one in case I do another one. Next up is JSA Classified, and I picked this up because it's an Amanda Conner cover. It's Power Girl. It's issue 1, so quite happy with that. Another JSA Classified. It's issue 4. Now, if these, I'm just going to leave it that these books are all $1 unless otherwise stated, then I'll let you know. JSA Classified number 2 and JSA Classified number 2. There are 2 different covers here. Here's one, and here's another. One is obviously a variant, which is, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think this is a variant, but according to the number system, the way it's being done lately, it's not. It's a reprint, but I'm not sure. It's in okay shape, but it's this one. I think it's a variant, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Next up is Justice League number 33 from the New 52, and I bought this because it was my man Darwyn Cooke. He's my new favorite. Okay, he's one of my new favorite artists. Okay, no, let's put that a different way. He's on my favorite. He's the newest artist on my favorites list. How about that? So anyways, it's Darwyn Cooke. I already got it, but I mean, it was a $2 book, so I picked it up again. I bought this because I've got a friend who he's got this weird thing for covers. He's got different categories for covers. And I'm not sure what they all are, but, you know, for a $1 book, I picked it up for him. And I'm hoping one day to actually do a video with him in it and maybe help him launch a YouTube channel. Because he's got it. He's a lot of fun to talk to. He's got a wealth of knowledge about comic books and about history and all that kind of stuff. And he's a pretty fun guy to talk to. So I bought this because it's a history book. Well, not a history book. But anyway, it's Attack. It's some Zeros there, or Bettys, or whatever they are. And it looks to me like it's the attack on Pearl Harbor. It doesn't actually say that on the cover, and of course I didn't bother to open it up. And I just noticed that big chunk of cover missing, but I know he's not going to care about that because he's also one of those guys that grade means nothing to him. But we'll see. Hold on. So anyways, back to my regularly scheduled BS session. 99 cents for Ultimate Fantastic Four. I picked it up because it's obviously a Marvel Zombies thing. I'm certain it's not like the first issue with Marvel Zombies rolling off the thing, but for $1, why not? And again, because it was for the weight of this book. Oh, I'd hate to have to mail this to somebody. I mean, right away, I think it's going to put you over the 13 ounces for first class shipping. But anyway, it's the world's greatest comic magazine, Fantastic Four, number 600. And yes, I'm really upset with Marvel for. I mean, we all know that they're doing it and why they're doing it, but they're basically discontinued or have discontinued the Fantastic Four just because they got to be up. Disney has to be up their butt about other people having ownership of their movie rights. So yeah, let's go ahead and fuck the fans over and give them a lousy book. Well, no, they're not even giving us a lousy book anymore. They're just not giving us the book anymore. Just because, you know, they're upset because they don't have the rights to the movies. Now, this next little stack is just a decent section of this run of this book, so I grabbed them. It's Ka-Zar number 3, number 4, number 5, number 7. Yeah, it's number 7. I think it's Mark Waid on this, and one of the Kuberts, one of the A. Kuberts. I'm not sure which one exactly. Alright, give me a second. Shoo. I got this book for $1. I've heard... So there was a 6-year period where I wasn't reading comics much at all. Every 6 months or so when I'd go back home from Italy, I would go to the shop and I would catch up on Y Last Man, and I started reading Goon at the time. And those are pretty much the two books that when I would go back home, I would go to a shop and I would pick them up and I'd try to keep current with them. Everything else, I would occasionally read something in a trade off the shelf from the base exchange, which meant that, you know, I occasionally read a single issue of a book or pick up single issues, but not a whole lot. So throughout this whole thing, you know, Annihilation, Secret Invasion, all those crazy crossovers that went on for quite some time, I didn't get any of them. So I'm not sure if... Let me check. I'm not sure what the deal is, if this is Nova or if it's the name of this book is Annihilation. Okay, so it's Annihilation. This is Annihilation Nova number 1 of 4. This is Annihilation Ronan 4 of 4. So fill me in if there's more, if there's, you know, 3 more of each of these, or if these are part of the same run. I'm not 100% sure. Pick this up. It's Justice Like Lightning, folks. It's the Thunderbolts 101. She is actually one of my favorite characters as far as the Thunderbolts go. I'm really excited to see that she's in that new Avengers book coming up. Because since she's been cool in the Thunderbolts, as she always was. And then I read the Avengers Forever, and she was in that, and she fit into that really, really well. I really enjoyed that book. So obviously that gave us a glimpse into the future that she's going to be an Avenger. I'm happy to see that that's gonna happen. Not sure exactly how it all ties in. Now I picked up War of Kings number 1. It's a variant edition. I'm glad I only paid $1 for this because the spine is totally jacked up on this book. But yeah, I like the cover. It's good cover art for $1, even though it's jacked up. It's all right. Picked up I picked this little beauty up because it's totally the unexpected return of the X-Babies in X-Men number 46. Anyway, there it is. This next one is probably next to those Gotham Girls. This is the find of the day for that particular day when I was there. $2 for Batman Avengers. And one day I'm gonna go in there and some asshole's gonna fuck up and leave Batman Adventures 12 in there for me. I just know it, but I don't know. This book I actually got from work. It's beat up, so like I paid next to $1 for it. Anyway, I checked it out because I picked it up. I was thumbing through garbage books. I started thumbing through it, and so it's a World War II book, I think. So you get a hot chick on the cover. You get some World War II action. And then you get some motherfucking dinosaurs thrown in. So yeah, I grabbed that, and I'm going to be hunting for the other ones to try to fill that out. Now, I got the rest of this pile from the same store on a different day. Let me move this pile out the way so I got some place to put them. And yeah, so I don't think these are in any particular order, or maybe they are. Anyway, at Conan the Barbarian Annual number 8. This cover is fucking hideous, but it's Conan. Then here's Annual number 10. This one's much better looking cover, anyways. And when I was a kid, I read I read a lot of Conan Saga and Savage Sword of Conan, which was basically a reprint. Conan Saga, I think, was just a reprint of Savage Sword. Um, so yeah, so I read a lot of that when I was a kid. It was magazine size, it was black and white. I didn't really get into the colored comic book size that often. Anyway, so here's some more of them, and these are kind of beat up, but they're $1. Here's, issue 76. I'm gonna read them, put them away. I think I'm gonna make an attempt at completing a run of Conan, the complete volume, and I'm going to make a run at whatever condition I can find, as long as the covers and the books are complete. Condition is not going to be too big a deal to me. Here's 78, 88, 90, and I think one of the reasons I like that I'm interested in picking these up is because, and I'll point it out to you in just a minute as soon as I get this book open. It's because of Mr. John Buscema. When I was a kid, I think when I first noticed his work was probably on maybe the Avengers, Avengers definitely, but most definitely those Savage Sword of Conans. I know I remember seeing his work there, and these guys, he and his brother, in particular John, but Sal also, they're the first artists whose work I'd see their work and I knew that it was them that worked on it. To me, a lot back then, especially when I was a kid. When I say I was a kid, I was like 8, 9 years old reading these. They were a lot of comics. I really didn't care. I just wanted to read the comics because the superheroes. They're Conan. They're awesome. Didn't really matter who was working on them, but I did. They're the first ones that had a unique style of their own that I noticed. So getting these books is pretty cool to me. Can't relive my childhood, but I can reread it. I don't know what that issue that was. This is issue 98. And look, it's not even a newsstand copy or a direct market edition, right? It's one of the two, obviously, but yeah, that whole newsstand versus direct sales is bullshit. Anyways, this is issue 99. 110, where he fights a bear. He's gonna kill that fucking bear. Issue 124. Conan looking badass as always. Oh, this is a cool one. And it's cool for one reason. Well, I'm sure it's cool for other reasons, but I haven't read it yet. But anyways, it's issue 135, and the reason that this one in particular is cool is because Walter Simonson worked on it. And I know from there you can see it if you're looking and you know his signature. This little awesome piece of thing right there. That's Mr. Simonson's signature. And I watched one of Tim's videos not too long ago. He was explaining to his buddy Ethan that Mr. Simonson did a lot of Thor stuff back in the day. And yeah, that was a good run on Thor. One of my favorites. Issue 136. Some sort of Kraken with a face that's gonna eat that baby. I wouldn't want to be that kid, even with Conan around. 137, 180, and that's it for the used bookstore hauls. That's 2 days worth of stuff from them. There's probably more, but I don't know where it's at. Because I have piles of fucking comics everywhere. Now, on to what I bought on eBay. I'm just going to show it, and I'll let somebody, one of you smart guys out there, tell me about the book. Because I know a little bit about it, but I figured I'd just give you guys, these smart guys, with all your comic book trivia, a chance to show off in the comments section. down below, or whatever the hell. Anyway, so here's the book that I'm going to show you, and it is Tales of Suspense, featuring one Iron Man and Captain America. So this is number 66. And the significance of this book you may discuss in the comments section. If you guys watched through all of that, after so many months of me being away and being incognito, I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy your books, because mostly I enjoy mine. And have a good day. Oh, and Adam, thanks for watching my last video, buddy. Bye.